Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is SubZeroExtabyte, and today we are going to be doing something really good today. I mean something really good and something really new. Now with that said, I'm just going to be building a cool new chair, and we have been building some new LEGO stuff for a while now, so that gets pretty complacent pretty fast. But right now we are building something new for someone. So please take notes with everything that I am going to be doing today. So just make sure that whatever I am doing right now will be something that you can learn a thing or two from, and then we can go on and go out and about so that we can actually finish this thing today. Now you can see that we are using like a lot of lighter blocks and light colors, like some of this and that kind of stuff, because I really feel like that is something that fits with a LEGO chair right now. So a beach house, in my opinion and in my mind, is just something light, like a color like this, and a lot of open space. I mean a buttload of that, because that really makes it feel cool and fresh, you know. Okay, well, I am about to explode like Mountain St. Helens, and I am not kidding around right now. Okay, so where are you from? What do you do? Where do you live? Come on, tell me all about you. I want to know why this thing keeps happening to me. What? Oh, alright, he is gone. Great. That was it, I guess. Yeah, can you stop looking at me like that? I have no idea what is going on here. Alright, of course he is back. Well, this is going to be a fun day. It is not like I actually had something planned out or anything, so I guess that I am good when it comes to that. But you know, I guess that you are a noob, and since the night is about to fall on our butts, we have to get some shelter so that we do not end up getting killed or anything like that. You know how it is, right? Please tell me that you at least know a little something about the basics of surviving in the harsh Minecraft world. Well, I will take that as a no. So that means that I also have to train your butt to make sure that you do not end up passing under my supervision. That is just great, you know. So let's start by making some actual shelter. I will start the base for you, and then you can move on and do the rest, but make sure that you do it properly, because I will not be watching you do this the whole time. I am building the base structure for you, and you can just build up on that thing right here. Then I am about to make a little loot run to see if there is anything interesting left inside of that little sand village. With that said, I am out of here. But come on, you guys, now that this kid cannot hear me, we have got a little one-on-one time with each other. But come on, please tell me that this is something that happens to everyone. I mean, come on, this is just not legit anymore. These random people keep teleporting into my Minecraft realm, and I am not sure why this is happening, but I just know that it is happening and that I do not like this for one bit. I mean, I come here when I need some rest and relaxation, but every time it keeps getting interrupted by one of those guys right there. At least he has not blown anything up yet, but I guess time will tell. It has been a weird couple of days with all of that LEGO Ninja whatever that has been happening the other day, so I thought to myself like, well, I need some alone time right now. Why does this always happen to me, man? I really do not understand it. It is like someone is trying to make me feel bad. So today I am going to be combining these two ideas of mine. One is the cool part, and two is the house part. And this is not just a house. No, this is a house for a buddy of mine, and I really think that this should be ending up pretty cool. Also, I really want to tell you who the house is for, but I am not sure if I can already say that. Hold on a second, I will look at me editor real quick, and he is waving at me saying that it is okay to tell you guys who the house is for. I mean, right now I just feel like I am in that one house show where they completely revamp someone their house and they have to yell move the bus or something like that. Alright, so that does not matter, but the house is actually for this ninja, and a very rich one, I must add. I just really need to get my stuff together and find out where these guys are coming from, because this is insane, and it is actually driving me insane. Because as I have just told you guys, and like I have told you like 1,000 times already, this right here, this exact Minecraft realm is a place where I come when I am stressed out from all the things that happen in Roblox, and I just need some relaxing to do. And then there is always something happening, and I just do not know why. There must be some connection between those portals and my realm, because I have no idea what else there would be that could be going on here. If you maybe have an idea, then please let me know in the comments down below, because I am starting to get out of it. Alright, give me that stuff and I will show you how you build something like this. I mean, it is not bad, but it is not great either, so just let me do this real quick and you will be amazed. It will be like surviving in a 5-star hotel just for one night. So we take some blocks off of it and we put some blocks onto it, and that is basically all there is to building a great base. So let's get started, shall we? We have to make sure that we do this fairly fast. And by we I mean me. You know, because I cannot trust a ninja with building my shelter that will have to protect me throughout the night. So like I said, we have to do this fast because once the night hits, it hits like no other. I am not sure if anyone actually knows this, but because of the vast emptiness of a desert, the monster spawns are legit like 1,000 times bigger than anywhere else. So we have to be prepared for anything with this shelter, meaning that we need to make some floors, a roof, and all of that good stuff. Now I will not be making it too fancy because you know, it is just some shelter and not a full-on house, so we just need some basic stuff to go on there and of course to put in there, but that is something that we will talk about once we are actually done with building this thing. So like I said, the roof will be important because we do not want the roof to just collapse and leave us exposed to anything that could be coming at us from above. I am very careful. Alright, so guys, please forgive me right now for what I am doing with this thing here because I literally have no idea what I am doing right now. This is just some on the fly thinking right here because I literally have no idea how to use all of this. So if you have any sort of tips and tricks for me, well, that will always be welcome, of course. But right now I do not really have enough time to go look for some tutorials because I will really need to make sure that no one finds me in this hole. I mean, no one will find me, right? I told him to just go away a couple of minutes ago, so I hope that he respects that instead of following me or coming back with like a group of guys or something, because I usually get intimidated pretty quick and I am like a turtle. I will need a shell so that I can hide in there, and right now I do not have a shell, so this is basically my shell right now. I will have to make sure that I can get through this, otherwise I will not have my shell for whenever more people show up, and then well, that means that it is time to panic for me. It was like when you make a move in chess and just as you take your finger off the piece, you see the mistake you've made. And there's this panic because you don't know yet the scale of disaster you've left yourself open to. This literally describes what I am doing right now. That was a quote, by the way, from an author called Kazuo Ishiguro. I probably butchered the pronunciation on that name, but that does not matter right now. What matters is that this is a chess game and I am running out of plays to make. And I really do not want this one to end in a loss or a stalemate because I will not be able to handle any one of those. I will be needing a decisive victory right here so that I can finally get some rest. Because well, you might have noticed because of the way that I am acting right now, but I have not slept since the day that my house got blown up. I mean, the time that Herobrine was sleeping in my bed. Well, that does not make it any easier to close your eyes. And I mean, I still shut my eyes, but all I can see is what my house used to be before it got blown up by that guy. But that is in the past. I am very careful when it comes to surviving in the wild. There's a difference between living and just surviving. Do something you love. So I am still on my own, but at least I am doing something that I love, right? So that is just great to think about, but of course the reality is much different from my thoughts, and the reality is that I am spending the night in this little shed with this guy who just spawned into my Minecraft realm without asking and did not know how to get back home. Now I am not saying that I do not like this. I mean, I am always down to teach some new guy the ropes of surviving and just Minecraft in general. But since this kid does not know anything about surviving in Minecraft, well, that just means that that will be my main focus when training him to become a real Jedi Master, or you know, just a half-decent kid playing Minecraft. Even though a Jedi would be cool, and I really do not like to think about that. I mean, I could go on dwelling about whatever has happened, but I would rather focus on what is coming up. So basically what is coming up right now for me, well, that is this guy that just jumped into his new home a couple of minutes ago, or actually not a couple of minutes ago, but rather in the future. I really should not be telling you all this much about this project, but that is okay. I mean, I cannot just go ahead and treat all of this like I know what I am doing, because I really do not know what I am doing at all. I mean, I am just winging all of this right now because I feel like I otherwise regress, and that is not something that I want to do. I really want to put in the ever forward mindset, because I feel like moving forward and progressing is the best thing that you can do whenever you feel like you are stagnating and feeling complacent. So I really just want to move on right here and get moving so that I can actually finish this and not end up being a complete disappointment right now right here. So let's just hope for the best now. Okay, well, of course I will have to get out of this, right? So you know this thing will not work. because I cannot just leave my house unlocked like that, otherwise those darn strangers will definitely be showing up again. So I will need to find something new that will work instead of this. So I guess that this will work, right? I mean, there is no way that anyone would be suspicious of just some bald rocks around this place. I mean, it might look like a dump, but that is the point, right? Who would go looking for me at a dump? So I guess that will work out. Wait, what in the world is that? Is that a freaking camera? What is that guy doing? Oh my god, alright, I have already been spotted while my house is not even finished yet. Well, I guess it is time to move again. So shall we just move on then? So as you can see, the night is already falling and we are nowhere near close right now. I mean, this is just not something that I do on a day-to-day basis, so I might be a little bit slow right now. So just forgive me for that, please, and stick with me until the bitter end, please, you guys. This is going to be hard, but it is just something that I will have to cope with until everything right here has all been sorted out. And I can tell you that when the day comes, I am going to be celebrating so hard that it actually is pretty insane to myself. I mean, I am going to be excited like crazy once I am all done with this thing, because I just think that after all this time that I just deserve a little break from everything right now. I mean, we have been through a lot the last couple of months. As you may remember, the fact that Christmas ended was just a really big setback for me, because I just love working under the spell of Christmas and underneath the spell of the mistletoe. So to not have that anymore is just a big blow for me personally. But I had to get through that, and I did get through that quite successfully. But that was the point where all of the noobs came tagging along and starting invading all of my personal space. And I know that all of this sounds really familiar and stuff. And to be honest, the last couple of months I have just been a broken record running over and over again. Now it may not look like something with high-tech security right now, but once I am done with all of the building and construction, then you will be able to see that no one thief will be able to storm into my house and steal stuff. That is just how good I am at this, and that is just something that I like to do. I like to prove people wrong, and that is just the thing that I am going to be doing around here. I am going to be loving every freaking second of this, and that will be all of it today. Now alright, my master plan is going to go into full effect right away right now. I am going to make sure that everything is gone right when he gets back home. Although I have not seen the guy ever since I got here, which to me is a little bit fishy, of course, but I am just going to let that fly for right now so that I can finally make an end to all of this madness. I will not tolerate anyone on my land ever again. But still, where did that guy go? I mean, I saw him building this thing like 10 minutes ago, man. I am really confused right now, but I guess that I have just fallen asleep when he was building this or something like that. I mean, I bet that he will notice the bang once I am done with all of this right here. I mean, it is pretty hard not to notice this because it is just that big of a head. I mean, this is a lot of work, and that means that I am not kidding around for one bit right now. So let's just make sure that we actually perform this. I should have known probably that he was the one behind this, after I just basically tried to do the same thing with his base. Right, but you know, it is actually getting nighttime already, and I am really getting tired right now. So I will have to get all of that under control to make sure that I actually am able to sleep again for a change. But if you want to know some more about the house that I am going to make, well, let's get into the details a little. We have got to make sure that this can actually be a normal house and all of that. I mean, this is looking pretty freaking rad, right? I mean, I cannot complain about anything right now. Maybe you can, but I cannot. I mean, I am actually pretty weak right now, because I feed off of attention, and I have not gotten a lot of attention in a hot minute. So you know, if there are people out there that you know, and they do not know of my existence yet, then please tell them some horror story about me or something like that, because I really need it to go on right now. Otherwise I will probably end up just rotting away here after I lose this build-off challenge against this ninja. Because you know, if you are someone who wants to learn, then I think that you should be able to learn whatever you want without any judgment. So that is something that I will be providing for all of y'all as well. So new year, new me.s, so that he will never be coming back here ever again, nor his friends or whatever. So I am going to start with all of these tools that I handpicked for this specific job just back there, and I am going to be installing some more stuff for him. Now I hope that he will not betray me, and if there is one thing that I do not like, then it will be getting caught in the back with my eyes looking the other way. So since this has all been dealt with, I think it might be my time to sign off here. I mean, not here like right now, But still, like here, there is nothing as fun as me roaming around here on my channel doing hood rad stuff with my friends or foes in the sense, but that does not matter at all, so I will just sign off here for real and give me my channel back against noobs. I mean, this has been a great ride, but I feel like we can actually learn something here, but I will leave that for the next video. Just know that whoever you are, or wherever you are, I will always beat everyone, and everything, especially these ninjas. Goodbye guys.